we're at Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, visiting EAS Roofing. Here's how you know you're in Pennsylvania. If you visit a roofing company, they will have equipped here.
Yep.
First thing we did here when I come in, equipped it right there. The only state in the country where every roofing company has equipped here.
Yeah, a lot of companies here got them for sure.
What's going on with the van? Why is one door is not wrapped?
So that's what happens whenever they close the door when something's gonna hit the glass. So we had to replace that door, and we're gonna get it rewrapped. We actually got new logos, so we gotta get them all rewrapped at some point.
Wow. So you have a beautiful location. I mean, this is like massive parking lot. This is your building?
Yes, yeah, we own the building.
How long you been here?
About 2.5 years.
You're getting a lot of business of being storefront, kind of like in a major street?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we get a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot of business, but we definitely get a lot of people go, oh, I seen you down there on Route 8. You know, I know you guys are right in my neck of the woods, and sometimes people come down here, sign contracts, or they want to see shingles in person, and they have a place to come to.
How many equipters do you have?
We have 2, so the other one's obviously at the job.
So this is yours as well?
This is ours as well, yeah. We just built this, so 2020 we built this. Right before plywood went up skyrocketing, so I guess we did it at a good time.
So probably triple price now if you
I'm sure. Yeah, this is our shop, so we'll stock some materials in here. You know, I have a guy that works for me, Anthony. He's actually my brother, who comes down and he'll detail the trucks, keep them clean.
Nice.
So we try to keep our vehicles looking clean. We got some different tires for the trucks. They run into one, they can throw one in. We got our brake, so this brake stays in the shop, and then these 2 can go. This is actually a
medium brake.
yeah, it's, you know what it is? It's the ones that they have on display. So I called B&O and I said, hey, all I need is a little one for my chimneys, my service techs. They don't want to lug this big one around. We've got extra skylights from jobs that we've had. Like I said, we got our plywood stock. Then we've got our pipe flashings, some nails we bought in stock. We got the catch-all system.
How do you like that?
So I love it. I mean, I like whenever they use it. Most of the times our crews are hanging stuff from the gutters down, or they're nailing it up onto the roof and draping it down. So I don't see them using these poles much at all. You know,
There's a learning curve.
There is.
I see a lot of Certainteed. Are you Certainteed guy? Is
Yeah.
that your go-to shingle?
So this year, we've been a 5-star select shingle master since 13. So, but this year we had to get another brand because Certainteed's only making certain colors.
Shortage.
Yeah. So we got certified with Owens Corning. So we're a preferred contractor with OC. We're VLUX certified, and then we're a 5-star select shingle master with Certainteed. But this is usually like the service tech bay. We got our plywood bay. This is the bay we usually clean and stuff, and then our metal. And then on this back wall, we've got, you know, if we got a couple rolls of underlayment, sure, they'll come in, they'll grab 2 short rolls and bring back a full roll, so we can start to utilize it on jobs.
What's that on the sign? Fuck it up.
Fuck it up, Frankert. So that's his nickname. He still works here. This was the sign that we had down in our first showroom. He'd be the guy that you'd buy a brand new hose, and like the first job, he'd shoot it with the gun and there'd be a hole in it. He was fuck it up, Frankert. He would find a way to fuck it up on accident. He never did it on purpose. You'd get a brand new saw, he'd be the one that cuts the saw cord off of it. He was also 18 years old, 19 years old. You know, a lot of these guys started with me when they were young.
The 2 things. When you see welcome Dimitri and you see anything from the Bible on the board, it's a good sign. But I want to know what's happening here. Like, can you explain this?
Yeah, so my appointment center, I think is one of the most important departments in our company. They're the ones that are conversion rate. If you increase that, everything else increases. So what I'm showing them is like, this is our net, and we've got holes in it. You know, and up here it said AC, you know, appointment center. If we got a hole at the top of our net, we're gonna miss the opportunity even for the sales team to get it. So, you know, conversion rate services not offered. Like, sometimes we just don't offer it. It's just not business for us. But like wrong qualifications, and what that was meaning was, you know, taking a guy that has a roof repair and putting him with a sales guy, and he don't want a full roof. He just wants a repair, or vice versa. And then, you know, not answering it, and then called twice. So the one thing that we implemented was, you get these leads that come in to your office when you're not here, and people call them once and they hang up, you know? So what we do is when they don't answer, we pick up the phone and we call right back. Usually when somebody sees a number calling twice back to back, they're like, okay, this is probably important, let me answer it. You know, increasing our conversion rate from, you know, a phone call to an actual appointment set. So I have Kelly, that's the appointment center manager. So she's in charge of it all. She's usually answering first. And then we have Amy, who just walked in and walked out. So she's downstairs in the showroom and she's answering second. And then we have Emily, who's also a service manager, and she's answering third. And then if it goes to the 4th person, that would be Christine, which is in production. So they all have a phone in their office.
Eugene, Show us around, man.
Yep.
This is cool. I want to start from here. I actually have pretty much every single one of those Angels List awards. You still with Angels List?
I am. Yeah, I downgraded what we pay for the year, but I'm at the minimum. So they still bring in some revenue for us for sure.
It used to be a big deal, wasn't it?
It was back in 2012, 13, even 14. It was great.
Golden years. What is this? Very cool ladder. Is it that roofing nail guns?
Yeah, these are old piercing roofing guns. I found them on eBay, and I thought it'd be cool. They have a little bit of old school roofing in the new age. We try to do everything, the new age way with equipters and things like that. So,
how many roofs you do per year?
We do anywhere from, I'd say, 350 to 450 roof installs a year. In 2018, we were ranked in the top 20 in the country with Short Start Plus warranties. So we register warranties on our jobs.
Nice.
We make sure that we're registering warranties on all of our jobs.
Top 20 in the country.
In the country. And I believe in 2019, we were top 15. At one point, we were number 1 in registered warranties in the state of Pennsylvania. I think a couple companies have passed us up since. But we're also now installing Owens Corning. In 2020, you almost have to have a number 2. We've got our marketing team over here, working on the next big idea.
We'll just sneak peek in here really quick. What is that? What are you doing? Can you explain?
Just getting some stuff ready for events, for display tables, for marketing.
This feels like marketing office.
This used to be a car dealership, so you could still see where some of the old walls were. We put everything into where we're at, the showroom where the homeowners are going to be, and upstairs where the office staff is.
What is this?
These are for home show displays. So these are both stands that blow up. They got lights in it.
I'm still trying to figure out how to use this thing and what this is for.
Yeah.
This is just nunchuck. Comment below what you think this is for. Like, how do you train? Is it you just grip and tricep, or I've never seen just a stick.
They included it. I don't know what it's for. It's not even in the book to tell you what it's for.
Best Damn Roofer, if you're watching it, I want to know what this is for. Comment away.
What do you think?
I like it.
They're comfy. Yep, right on Wayfair, man. I think we paid, I want to say they were like $600 a piece.
Is your car?
My Corvette, yeah. The first year they make them, they give you that.
I want to ask you a very popular question this day. I don't think I've ever asked anyone this. What's your reason why? Like, I'm trying to read, from your posters, what motivates you. We have a bull, we have Einstein.
I used to graffiti when I was younger. So this guy, Stickman, had like a graffiti stencil. So I really like that one. And, this one was a $1,000 bill and just burning through money. And it's a reminder of how quick you can burn through money if you're not smart with it. And then obviously, I'm a sports guy, so that's the reason why I got the sports stuff up here. Crosby and Lemieux, I'm into playoff hockey, but I mainly watch football. And the bowl, I'd be honest with you, we were down in Florida. I was looking at this, I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. And I asked the guy, I said, how much is it? And he said $15,000. And as soon as he said it, my kid knocked something over, and he lost it. So I'm like, yeah, I got to get that piece, but just not the original. So we got one that looked like it. I want to provide a better life for everybody that works here, so I was able to do that for myself. I grew up in, lower income area. My mother raised me. So I wanted to, first of all, provide a better life for my family and get out of that. And then seeing the other people and hearing stories from, my employees, I want to get the best out of them and be able to put them in a place, And I always tell them, this is your vehicle to get you to your destination. This is not your destination. I want EAS Roofing to be able to take you where you want to go and be able to provide you with what you want to be able to have. These things we do with the Children's Hospital. We always sponsor their radiothon. It's big for us.
Say that it's over 20?
This used to be my office. So I painted the wall back here with the 412 logo for Pittsburgh, and then the Keystone for the Keystone State. And we got art on that wall. That's actually a local Pittsburgh artist, but this is now our service manager's office, Emily. So as you can see, she keeps track of average dollars per stop, with service calls, which, like we talked before, can be a little challenging. When I hired Emily, I didn't hire her to be a service manager.
I see.
I brought her on, and she was actually going to run an appointment center, and then she kind of got into the role of, okay, you know what, I'm going to have you just keep an eye on these service techs. Like, service techs are good, they know what they're doing. So then it's like making sure the photos are uploaded, make sure they're billing them correctly. So that was really her key goal in here. And you know, I'll be honest, she's done a great job at ensuring that the jobs are getting done, payments are getting collected. Our rep said that he actually just retired too, and he's been in the industry for a long time. He said he's never had anybody win it, but says that in recognition of your company, have been accredited for 5 or more years, earning a customer track record award, which they call the Diamond Approval Award, and then being ranked #1 in Sure Start Pluses in the whole state of Pennsylvania. So, wow. You know, we were ranked #1, like I said, you know, I forget what year it was, but we were ranked #1 where we won, you know, an award, and they give you like Coca-Cola and some roofer bucks and stuff like that. But again, we want to make sure that every homeowner that we do work for has a warranty.
So this is cool. Check this out. This is how information travels within the Roofing Insights community. We made a video at Acme just two weeks ago. Now we come in here and we see this. You really like that idea?
Yeah, my production manager actually had her come in and watch the class. She came in here, you can still see the stickiness from where the tape used to be. She came in here, she's like, we're doing that. We color coded it. She went on Amazon, she ordered the stickers. She loved everything about it. The board's probably gonna look a little bit different than the way that his did, but the concept behind it's great.
You just got started, and it was a private content and in the roofing business school. We did not publish that on YouTube, and we do a lot of content like that. When we go to companies, when we see something very cool, we're like, you know what, this is private.
Yeah.
It's not YouTube content. So our school has a lot of cool information, and you probably don't know what it is, but this is exactly from the school. Love it.
This is our production office. So we got our production managers over here. Project managers come in here and work out of this desk.
What kind of folders are these?
We order them off of Staples. So we found these folders, and they don't even stock them in the stores anymore. We kind of bought them out of them. Really? You know, we're using one for each job, 450 of them. They might have 50 of them in the store. So we just order them in bulk. A lot of things are on our CRM, but it's nice to be able to just pull out a copy real quick too. Like our mission, for example, to become famous for high quality customer experience delivered by experts. You know, and I think like being delivered by experts is important. You know, whether you're a project manager or you're a sales guy, you know, my sales guys, they got to know what they're talking about. Yeah, I mean, when it rains, I don't want my homeowners nervous. I want them to be able to dance in that rain and be excited. It's not worried about a leaky roof anymore. So, and then our values here, communication, I think that's big with any company.
What do you do for communication? What CRM do you use?
We use AccuLinks.
Do you have resistance from guys not communicating well within CRM?
Yeah, usually it's going to be like my service techs. You know, the service techs out there doing all the work.
How do you make them accountable?
So that's where Emily comes into play. She'll make a guy come in the morning, first thing in the morning, before he even does the service calls. If she's got things that need to be answered, and he's like, I'll get to it when I can, I got to go to the next job.
Oh, you're coming right now.
You're coming here tomorrow. Yeah, first thing in the morning, I want you in the office so we can discuss it.
The war room.
The war room. So we're fighting the battles of the industry. You know, we're trying to get better. So we're even fighting ourselves, right? You know, we're always in a constant battle to improve. When we come in here, we're going through training. So this is our sales office. You know, some guys work off of a computer, some guys just work off of their tablets that we provide them. You know, they're in here doing emailed estimates, follow-up calls. We got our KPI scoreboard up here that they keep track of.
So what is your goal right now? What is
$3,500 ADL. So ADL is average dollar per lead. Basically, you're dividing the revenue that they brought in that week by the leads that they got.
So if you gave me 10 leads and I brought you $50,000, that's $5,000 ADL.
Yep, $5,000 ADL.
That's a great example of someone who just don't care about curb appeal at all. Look at this shingle. Shingle is one color. The awnings is 3 tab. You freaking kidding me? It's the ugliest shit ever. I mean, what are we talking about? Not even 10 squares for the 3 tab, and it's commercial property. Unbelievable. All right, man.